Love in Pokemon is an absolute disaster and even confusing at times, ranging from Pokemon correlations to each other to weird breeding mechanics. Let's dive right into the chaos. First, we got the most famous couple, Nidoqueen and Nidoking. But Nidoqueen cannot breed at all since the days of Pokemon Gold and Silver. On the other hand, both male and female versions of Nidoran can breed. At least Volbeat and Illumise are confirmed to be made for each other, since they have matching designs and almost identical stats. Volbeat has a higher attack while Illumise prefers to use special moves. Similarly with Latios and Latias, known as the Eon duo. Latias is more timid and lighthearted while Latios, as we could tell, is the more brave and ambitious one. There's a crazy expensive card of these two featured as the tag team, which looks amazing. Breeding is unrealistic in the Pokemon world since they don't need any sort of attraction or liking of each other to produce eggs. Just put them in the daycare and let the chaos unfold. A ditto with any Pokemon that could do an infinite amount of eggs, Pokemon's got everything. Even more hilarious when two Pokemon made 1 egg per minute in Sword and Shield during shiny hunting. Imagine if it was like that in real life. Having 2 birds, then you just walk 256 steps and an egg automatically is guaranteed. But according to a girl in Solocean Town, no one has ever seen a Pokemon lay an egg, so that's very strange. The good thing is that there are egg groups so that a Wailord and Glemeow can't just breed right off the bat. Pokemon that look similar to each other produce eggs at a higher chance. But somehow Skitty and Wailord could breed, since they're in the same ground egg group. That's insane, a small kitten and a whale. What would happen if Tandemaus were to be separated? In the anime, the Pokédex wasn't able to identify Tandemaus as a mousehold, suggesting that the only difference is the presence of the little ones. So if the children are gone, the adult pair returns to being Tandemaus, which is a rare occasion capable of devolving. And its signature move is a pun in Japanese, meaning multiply like mice. The sad thing is that Gengar wants companions so badly that it traps people and Pokemon in the afterlife just to keep them close. Now that's pretty dark. Something interesting is that Tauros and Miltank are on the same page when being registered in the Pokédex in Sun and Moon. Not much is said in their Pokédex entries about their relationship with one another, but it's obvious that they're connected, especially because both of them are the first bovine-inspired Pokemon for the series. Let's move on to battles. Whenever a Pokemon got infatuated, it was such an annoying status condition, because once they got charmed by the other Pokemon, the Pokemon doesn't make moves most of the time. Isn't it crazy what love can do to Pokemon battles? Luckily enough, if the infatuated Pokemon is holding a destiny knot, the opposing Pokemon also gets attracted. So it really is mutual on the battlefield. In Pokemon Gold and Silver only, if the opposing Pokemon uses a glitch to change its own gender, when it is already infatuated, the attract effect remains, just like the love ball glitch that worked on those of the same gender. It only gets crazier when we get to the Sinnoh folklore. It was revealed that human and Pokemon could get married. That's what the old Gatos and Sinnoh be doing to people. And this folklore was also mentioned in the Canalith library. Could that be why Typhlosion was one of the starters in that game, and transformed into looking like this? In the same region of Hisui, Enamorus was also put into the game, known as the love-hate Pokemon that sprinkle love everywhere. Someone mentioned Mr. Mime is Ash's dad too. What is he even doing in this picture? And Ash seems okay with it. Bayleaf may have an obsession with Ash. In fact, it was Ash's first female Pokemon. She tackles him out of love and gets jealous towards Pikachu, that gets showered with attention by Ash. And when Ash was carrying his lunch, he got angry telling Bayleaf to stay away from him. So she ran away and he spent hours searching for her, trying to be forgiven. What a sad love story. By the way, Beware loves his trainer so much that it will crush them when hugging. Now that's some dangerous love. While Smoochum goes around kissing to examine everything, it decides what it likes and dislikes by touching things with their lips. Pikachu rejected Smoochum though, but it went for Buneri instead, probably because it knew of Lopunny. Heracross and Pinsir are often known to be intense rivals, as shown in the Pokemon Snap game. But in the anime, a bug collector's Heracross saved the Pinsir from a Team Rocket attack, leading Pinsir to completely fall in love with Heracross. This was a funny twist on things. So yeah, love in Pokemon can be unpredictable, but that's what makes it fun. Remember to like and subscribe before Beware comes in for a hug. See you next time.